everyone, welcome back to my channel, and for any new subscribers, welcome to the Money Making Squad. My name is Simone, aka the Money Maker. On my channel, we'll focus on finances, money management, and budgeting using the cash envelope stuffing method. So if that is something that you're interested in learning about and starting your financial journey, then please hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe because it's free 99, and turn on your post notifications so you can know when I post a new video. So guys, in today's video, it's going to be a double header. So I will be showing you guys how I track both my fixed and variable expenses, as well as my savings from my first paycheck of January. Just as a side note, I might be doing these two videos combined into one going forward, but we'll see what happens. So let me set up my desk real quick and I'll be right back. And guys, by the way, all the printables that you see in today's video is available in my Etsy shop, and the link to my shop will be linked in the description box down below. Okay, so let's first start off with my fixed expenses, and if you guys missed my first expense tracking video, I'll link it in the iCards above. In that video, I go into much more detail on how my fixed and variable expense trackers work and how I log my expenses between my two pays. So with that being said, let's get started. Okay guys, so I am going to write down all of my fixed expenses categories as well as their beginning balances from my last pay, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I finally written down all of my fixed expenses and their beginning balances. As you can see, braces, warranty, Netflix, and rent started out with a 0 balance, so that's why there's a dash there. And insurance was the only one that I had a beginning balance in. Okay, so now that that's all done, let me go through each one so you can see how much I have spent between my last two pays. So starting with the braces, I had nothing in there. I deposited $72. And then I withdrew, so that's $72. So now that leaves me with a remaining balance of $0. I'm going to put a star next to that. Moving on to my warranty, I deposited $48. And then I withdrew that $48. So now that has another balance of $0 as well. Netflix, I just transferred it over, so we can just put added 16. And then I subtracted that 16. So now that has a balance of 0. For my insurance, there was a beginning balance of 73. I added another $72. And then as a total, I withdrew $145. And now that gave me an ending balance of 0. And last but not least, I have for my rent, I started out with 0. I added 75. Then I added another 75. And then I subtracted that 150. And now I am left with another 0 balance. Okay, so now that I have written down all of my logged expenses, let me add up everything that I have spent within the past 2 weeks, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so after writing down everything and calculating everything as far as what I've spent, I have managed to spend $431 as far as my fixed expenses goes. So let's move on to my variable expenses now. So guys, this is going to be the exact same process just as the fixed expenses were. So let me write down everything and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I have now written down all of my variable expense categories as well as their beginning balances. So let's go through each one and let's get started. So starting out with my groceries, I deposited $100 and that gave me a balance of $135. Then I withdrew the savings, whatever dollar bills I had left over my groceries, and that left me with $130. And then I withdrew again on the 17th, $40, and that gave me a balance of $90. And then I withdrew on the 21st, $38, and that gave me a balance of $52. And then I withdrew one more time on the 22nd, $10. So as an ending balance before my next pay came, it was at 42. So I'm going to put a star next to that to show that this is my ending balance for groceries, or at least it was as far as the 22nd before my last pay. So moving on to my toiletries. On the 14th, I deposited $50. So that gave me a balance of $55. Then I did my savings of $5, and that left me with $50. And then I withdrew $10, and that gave me an ending balance of $40 as of January 21st. Now, moving on to clothing. As of the 14th, I deposited $10, and that gave me a balance of $60. And I withdrew once on the 25th, $53. And that left me with $7 on the 25th. Moving on to gas, and that is my ending balance. Gas, I deposited on the 14th, $60. And that gave me a balance of $120. And then I withdrew on the 19th, $60. And that gave me an ending balance of $60. And last but not least is the spending. I deposited on the 14th, $56. And that gave me a total of $200. And that same day I took out for food, and that was $14. That left me with $186. And then I also took out savings that same day, which was $4 remaining, and that left me with $182. And then on the 21st, I spent for my apartment coming up $32, and that left me with $150. I withdrew again on the 22nd for personal items, $9, and that left me with $141. And then I withdrew one more time on the 28th, which was the day that I got paid, $30. And that left me with $111 as my ending balance. So guys, now I'm going to go through my amounts and see which ones were savings, because those are not going to count towards how much I've spent. So this $5 went to savings. I'm going to put an S. This $5, nothing from clothing, nothing from gas, and then this $4 from my spending. So let me calculate everything that does not have an S and see how much I have spent within the past 2 weeks. So let me do that and I'll be right back. So guys, after everything has been calculated, I have managed to spend $296 from my variable expenses alone. So if we go back to both of my trackers that I used from my previous video, let's see how much difference I spent between my fixed and my variable expenses from the two pays. Okay, so as you can see, this was the one that I did originally from my last paycheck in December, and I managed to spend $415 for my fixed expenses. Comparing it to my first paycheck that I received in January, I spent $431. So it looks like I have spent $16 more extra, and that's due to the Netflix being accounted for. And technically this one should have included the Apple, since I did pay for Apple. So that would have counted for $9 extra, which would have made this $424. And that means the difference then, if I would have added the Apple in this one, would have been $7. So I think between these two, these probably won't change as much going forward when I do my expense tracking. So expect to see pretty close numbers when it comes to my fixed one. So when it comes to my variable one, so now let's look at the variable one. So it looks like from my last paycheck in December, I managed to spend $227, whereas my first paycheck in January, I spent $296. So that looks to be about a difference of $69, which, you know, it's not terrible. It's not such a big drastic change, but it is nice to note just to see how much I am spending throughout my pays. So now that we've done the expenses part, let's move on to the savings part. So let me go grab my savings stuff and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so as you can see, I have both of my jars here. One is for my dollars and the other one is for my coins. Now, my mom did get me, or I guess she found when she was cleaning the house, but she found me these two bigger jars. I'm not gonna switch them out just yet, but you probably will see them in future videos because I'm hoping to fill these up pretty quickly. So I will be using those bigger jars, but as of right now, I'm just gonna keep them in here just for now. So let's start off with the dollars. Let's see how much we had left from my last pay, from my variable expenses, any remaining dollar bills I had left. Okay, so these are the bills that I had left over. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So not bad. We received 5 single dollar bills. We're gonna add that to the jar. Honestly guys, I don't remember what I have in here. Like I said, I was going to wait until the end of the year to count up everything, so that way everything is going to be a guess. And you know, we can kind of play that guessing game to see how much I've accumulated throughout the year. Now moving on to my coins. I do have a few coins that I managed to save. This is all that I have. Obviously, I'm not going to count any of that just yet, but I'm just gonna add them to my jar. So that's that on that challenge, and let's move on to my $3,000 savings challenge. So guys, here I have my savings jar tracker, and as we can see, I already managed to put away $480. It's already been colored in, so that is great. And going off of my spreadsheet, I am going to save $426. So let me color that in. And I'm also going to put this in orange, that way it's a little bit darker so you guys can see. Okay, so I'm gonna go get my calculator and see how much I have saved so far. Okay guys, so it looks like as of right now from my last 2 pays, I have managed to save $906. So we are very close to that $1,000 mark. So that is a great thing. We are on our way to that $3,000 goal. So I am super excited. I hope you guys are joining me in this process. And like I said, links to my printables are in my Etsy shop. So feel free to purchase if you'd like. Links will be down below. So guys, that's it for this video. I just wanted to share how I track both of my expenses and my savings challenges. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and drop me a comment down below. Please like and share this video with friends and family if you or anyone else that you know wants to join this financial journey with me. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.